3, 2, 1. Nice. Crisp. We flame out somewhere. I'm finally free after finals. Actually, I have 2 more finals, but who cares? I just got to my favorite bakery. I haven't been, I think, in 2 months or 3 months. I'm so happy. I got a cookie butter latte. I haven't tried this one yet, so I'm excited. And I got a brioche bun and a sticky bun. And a car's going by. I'm so happy. I woke up really early this morning to go here. And now I'm here. Oh my gosh, and there's cows in the distance and they're running in the field. This is so cute. I'm happy. Let's do a taste test. Yummy. Okay, I want to go read my book now. I've been reading for a little bit now. I'm not that far through, but that's fine. But I think I'm gonna stop reading for right now, and I'm going to head up to the main part of Julian, to the little downtown center, and walk around and just soak up all the joy. Okay, let's go do that. I just pulled over to the side of the road because I need to show you this view. Isn't this so pretty? I literally did pull over to the side of the road. Look at this. I don't know if you can see, but there's cows. It's so peaceful up here. Okay, let's go to Julia now. This view is breathtaking. Guess where I just got? I'll give you a second. I just got to Barnes & Noble's because there's this book I want to get, not for myself, for a present for someone in my life. My mom. I don't know if my mom watches my videos. I don't think she does. Let's hope she doesn't. But I saw someone reading this book and they really liked it, and it's the genre of books that my mom really likes. Then I decided to look at reviews for this said book, and it seemed pretty interesting. Maybe I would read it one day when I'm older, but it's not really my style of stuff I read. It's something my mom would read, so I want to get it for her. Also, I didn't really show much of when I was at Julian, but I got my sister a present. I'm not going to say what it is or show it in here because I don't know who watches my videos. So I'm just being careful. But I did get myself something because I saw this and I thought it was so cute. It's a little ornament. It's a little bunny. Isn't this so cute? It's a jelly cat one. I might put it on my tree. Or, I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I just wanted it because it's super cutesy and I've never seen it before. So it's now mine. But we're going to go into Barnes & Noble's and get this book and maybe some other presents for my mom or sister. Hi guys, it's a couple days later. It's Monday now. The last time I saw you was Friday. I didn't film this weekend because I literally was at work. This whole weekend I was doing my new job, and so I got off work really late, and so I just didn't really want to vlog anything, which is totally okay. I also don't think I don't know, I don't want to bring my camera, which is fine. But this morning, I had my last final of this semester. I am a free person now. Woohoo! And so, to celebrate me being a free person, free from school for the rest of the semester, guess where we're at? I'll give you 1 second. I'm at Barnes & Noble's. Shocker. I'm going to get myself a book. I'm going to treat myself to a little present, a book. And then I'm going to buy my mom a book. I think the book is called, oh no. Noah Kahn almost started playing. Oopsie. I love Noah Kahn. But the book that I'm going to get my mom, she knows this, by the way. It's God of the Woods. I saw it on I've heard of this book before, but I was scrolling through my Kindle app on my phone to see what I wanted to read next. And I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get that for my mom because it's a thriller book. So I thought she would love it. So I'm going to get it today. And then I'm going to get a calendar for my mom because she wants a calendar for the house. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully they have a cute one. But I'm going to stop yapping and we're going to go in and find me a book. I don't know what book. I haven't decided yet. And then we're going to get the other stuff. Let's go. Okay, I just got back home, and I don't know how much I recorded at Barnes & Noble's, but I did get 2 books, and then I got a wall calendar. It's like a watercolor kind of one. I didn't show it, but it's really pretty. Trust me. It was the only one I liked also, so I got it. But the book I got for myself is The Raven Scholar. I saw it was on my Goodreads want to read list, and I knew I didn't have it because most of those books on that list I don't own a physical copy of, so I got this one. It was actually a really tough decision on which one to get. I was picking between this one and the Jasad Air. It's a big book. I think it's around 700 words. Let's see. Oops. Because I know I saw that big chunk of it at the end. I didn't read the ending or anything. Yeah, see, there's this much of it is for the next, is book 2, I guess. Is this a trilogy? I didn't know this was a series. I don't really know anything about it. All I know is I think this is a high fantasy book series. I'm not completely sure. And then I got my mom her book, The God of the Woods. And it has a little sticker I have to get off. But it's like, has that like nice texture. Ugh, I love paper textures. I'm a huge fan. I'm a graphic design major at my university. And so I'm just like a huge fan of book covers and their textures of what papers they choose and everything like that. And so this is just so, oh my gosh, do you see that's a shiny paper? Oh my goodness. This is my cup of tea right here. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna go get my book, Good Spirits, wherever I left it. I think I left it downstairs. I'll find it. I'm gonna go get my book and I'm gonna go read. Good morning. We're on our way to pick up Jaden, and then we're gonna go to my favorite place on earth, Dudley's. And Julian. I'm so excited. Let's go get her. 3, 2. Nice. Crisp. Open it. I don't know why I'm recording this. You're so annoying. What's wrong? You're gonna make me cry. Happy birthday. Oh, ages 3 plus. Perfect for us. Hi guys, it's a couple days later. Shocker, I know. But I thought to close out this video, we can do a little kind of like a mini semi-reading vlog, I guess, because I started a new book the other day and I thought it would be fun to read together for a little bit before I end the video. But before we get to the reading section, I wanted to do a little book haul of some books that I got this week. Because I had a Barnes & Noble's gift card, and so I wanted to use it. I think I did take you to the bookstore with me. I'm not 100% sure what you guys have seen in this video. This video is a mess, but I really don't care. But let's do a little book haul of some books that I got. Okay? I will say though, I did have to go back to Barnes & Noble's because I accidentally bought a book I already owned, so I guess past me was looking out for myself, but I had to go back and replace that book. So let's start off with our haul. Let's stop procrastinating. The first book I got was 7 Days in June, so I'm not going to read this until June later this year, but it's a book that I really want to read and I'm super excited. I think it's about like someone who's divorced or like a single mom. I'm not entirely sure. With most books, like when I add them to my TBR, I will see a little gist of what they're about. I will look at reviews for a quick second, and if I'm feeling vibey with it, I will add it to my TBR. And then when I eventually go to a bookstore and I'm scrolling, I'm like looking, I'm like, oh wait, I think that's my TBR. I look, if it's on my TBR, I'll look at the reviews again for a quick second, read like a couple lines in the book, and if I'm vibing with it, I will get it. And then I just don't really know what the book is about. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I usually go into books not really knowing what they're about. Because that's fun. I don't know. That's something fun. I like going off vibes. And then the second book I got is The Second Death of Loki? Loki? Is it Loki? I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce that word. I feel like it depends on where you're from and how it's pronounced. So I will look that up on how to pronounce it, and then maybe I will look up the author, because I have not done that yet. Maybe I will look up the author and see how they pronounce the book title, if there's any kind of information about that. But I honestly, what is this book about? I don't know. I saw someone talk about it and I was intrigued, so I added it to my TBR. I think it's about a knight, like a woman knight. And so that's why I wanted to get it, because badass woman, you know? So I'm excited for that. And then, okay, I think this is also going to be earlier in this video before this moment. I was at Barnes & Noble's and I was debating between two books. And I ended up getting one book over this book. And so, since I had to go back to Barnes & Noble's the other day, I returned the book that I already owned, and I got this book that I saw a couple weeks earlier that just saw it air. I'm so excited to read this book. I keep seeing people just rave about how good this book is, and I'm so excited. Is this a debut book? I think this is a debut book, and I'm just so... I'm giddy to read this. I don't know what book I'm going to read next, but that's totally okay. And so before I tell you what I'm reading currently, so we can do our little ending of the video of a little mini reading vlog, I'm not going to read the entire book with you today, but I'll get to a certain point in the book and I'll talk about it for a little bit, and you don't care. But I wanted to talk about my iPad that I got. I bought this myself, okay? I got a part-time retail job, and I got myself an iPad for graphic design because I'm a graphic designer, and I got it for something else. That's only for me to know for right now. It's a secret thing that I'm working on that I can't tell people, but it's okay. But I got myself an iPad, which was a big purchase because I also got the pen, but the pen I got for $100, which I think was on sale because I got this through Costco. Costco has some deals, people. I love Costco. But I just got this case. I ordered it online. I couldn't really find a case I liked. There was one on Etsy, and it was really expensive. It was pretty. It was like a fabric one. I think it was from Scotland, if I'm remembering it right. But I was just thinking, I feel like it would take a long time to arrive, and I wanted something a little bit quicker. And I was looking in stores. I went to multiple places and I could not find one I connected with, so I decided to get a plain, boring one. I know. This is the back of it. Just plain. I might add stickers to this. I'm not sure. But so then I will give you a mini tour. I don't know why I'm holding up two signs. So you open it and it automatically turns on. My little pen is right here, and then this is my lock screen. My lock screen is just something I found on Pinterest. Nothing too special. I should make my own. I could totally make my own background. I was just when I was setting up everything, I didn't want to make my own. But I saw this and I was like, that's so cute. So that's it for right now. But here, my home screen is this. It's a lighthouse, and it's like a little something. I actually designed that a couple years ago now, and it's cute. And I love lighthouses. I have a book about lighthouses. Lighthouses are so pretty. And now that I have an iPad, I want to do so many more lighthouse pictures. I can talk about my love for lighthouses all day. So basically, on my iPad, I don't have any social media except for Pinterest. That's intentional. I don't want social media on this. Pinterest is okay because I use it for design stuff. So I have my own design, graphic design, whole Pinterest board stuff. So here, I'll show you. I actually have something pulled up. How do I exit out of this? Okay. I don't want to show you my actual account because that's private. So I just have some private boards for right now. Nothing public. I haven't posted anything. But this is basically, I have editorial design, layouts, and inspiration. I have album design inspiration, movie and book poster inspiration, outside inspiration. I get a lot of inspiration from photographs and what other people do. Photographs, I get a lot of inspiration for a lot of things. I can get inspiration from the most random things, for like color inspirations, typography inspirations. I could talk about this stuff all day. Right now, I had pulled up linoprint effect because I really want to learn linoprint, and I want to do it physically by my own hand, but I'm also curious about doing it through the Adobe or through my tablet or my computer. So I want to learn that. So I thought I can learn on my iPad, and then I will actually do it physically, because I like combining physical media with digital media. That's something I've been playing around with a lot lately, and it's a lot of fun. I get a lot of imposter syndrome though with my art, which I wish I didn't, but I do. That's just, yeah. But then so we have Pinterest, and then we have the little store thing, which has the iTunes, the App Store, and the Games app. I don't know what the Games app is. I just didn't know if I should delete it or not. And I only have one game on this app on my iPad, and it's called Good Coffee. It's just a barista game. I don't know, people were recommending it, and I thought I could have one game on my thing. And then I have some fun stuff. I have book apps on here. So I have my Kindle app because I can read on here. I have my Libby app because I love Libby. The book I'm reading right now, I'm reading through Libby, but I also do it on the physical copy, so I'm doing both. And I have Fable on here, which is a book. I don't even know if I've logged in yet onto my account, but Fable is just, it's kind of like Goodreads, where you can track what you're reading, and it's kind of like a blog kind of style as well, and people have, what's it called, book clubs on here. I haven't honestly explored the app that much. I just really go on here to track my reading and stuff like that. I haven't explored it a lot. Anyways, now let's move on to my graphic design apps. I have quite a few. I have Procreate, which is something I've been really wanting to do for a long time now, but I think it's only up for tablets as far as I remember. And so I finally have Procreate on here. I'm so excited. I've been experimenting a little bit. Should I show you something on Procreate? This is just random stuff here. I'll do a little preview. Oh, preview. Okay. It's not done. I don't even know. She's not done. I'm not doing a face for her. I don't want her to have a face. But I saw a photo of a girl on Pinterest, and I loved the way her hair looked, and like it was like an old-fashioned kind of photo, and I wanted to recreate that in my own way. And so I did that. How do I exit out of here? I don't know how this app works yet, so yeah. But I'm still learning my art style. I haven't decided. I don't know if I have one yet. And then I have Adobe Illustrator, which is just a graphic design thing I use a lot for classes and stuff. Then I have Photoshop, and then I also have Adobe Fresco. But I wanted to show you the book that we're going to read for the rest of the day. I don't know when I'm going to stop this video, but I'll stop it soon. Whoa. I don't know why. I just realized how small my Kindle is. Also, I really need to replace my Kindle stickers. They're cute, but they don't really match me, you know? Anyways, I'm reading An Ember in the Ashes, and I don't want to mispronounce the author's name. So this is the book, that's the author's name. I will look up how to say the author's name, but I have too much respect to mispronounce anyone's name. I have a weird name. My name gets mispronounced all the time. I totally get it, but I feel too bad when I mess up someone else's name. I feel really bad. I'm 16% through. I have 4 minutes left in my chapter. So this book so far is a dual POV. So we have Laya, who's the main character girl. And then, what was the guy? I forgot his name. Elias is the other guy. So we're following the two of them, and so each chapter flip-flops. So one chapter, the first chapter, let's say, it's Laya. We're going through what she's experiencing in that moment, and then so we're with her, and then the next chapter it's Elias and we're with him, you know? And so it just goes back and forth. So far, I don't remember which chapter I am on, but it's been really fun, and I really like the books so far. So I think since we're at 16% of the way through, I will end this video and we'll talk, or I'll stop reading this at 25% or 20% of the way through, and I'll stop and we'll chat for a little bit about the book, about stuff, and then I'll end the video and post it because I have other videos I have in mind. I want to stop yapping and we're gonna get reading, okay? So talk to you later. I'm back. It's probably been like a second for you, but it's been a little bit for me, and I got, I think, 20% of the way through, or 21, same difference. Yeah, so I'm right here of my book, and oh my gosh, this is a great book so far. I know I'm practically only 20% through, but I just want to keep reading it. But I said I would end this video and we can talk for a little bit once I got to this point, so I'm keeping true to my word and we're gonna talk. But let's see. This book is so, I don't want to say it's so good. I mean, it is, but I'm barely through it, so I want to still process the book, write down my thoughts before I come to a full conclusion of how I feel about the book. But it's so entertaining, and I just want to keep reading it, which is fun. I've heard only great things about this book, but I went into this book blind. I have another book by this author, and I bought it before I even got this book. An Ember in the Ashes. It's called Air by the same author, and then I realized I had to read this series before that book, so I'm starting this series, and I'm super excited. I'm at a point where the book can go anywhere right now. We just had something very important in the book happen for both characters, actually, in both of their chapters that I was reading, and I'm just so thoroughly entertained. I keep saying that, but that's how I feel right now. I'm sure as I continue to read more, my thoughts about the book will be further developed and I'll have more to talk about, but I'm also trying not to give spoilers for the book because I know some people don't like spoilers, and I don't want to give spoilers today. Sometimes I do like spoilers, but today I'm in a mood about it. I keep like moving around my hands. I don't know why. It's the beginning of the 2026 year. It's January 3rd. Crazy. So I think I go back to school pretty soon, actually. Do I have the calendar on here? I do have the calendar on here. Okay. Don't allow. I don't like notifications, so I always turn that off. Okay. So I go back to school on the 20th of this year, 20th of January, and I'm a little nervous. I'm taking 5 classes again, so I'm going to be super busy. Oh my gosh. But I'm really excited and I can't wait to see what happens. But I will try to post another video before I go back to school again. I'm really excited for that video after this one. Whatever it may be, I don't know yet. I have an idea, but I'm not completely sure. Anyways, I think this video is already a big jumble of the past month and the beginning of this year. So I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I don't have that much to say for right now. I just want to go for a walk and continue reading. So I'm gonna go do that. And I'll see you in my next video. That won't be a huge pile of 1 month and just, it'll be more put together than I am right now and what this video is going to be. But that's fine. So I'll see you later. Bye.